Indianapolis Metro Police, meantime, say that now they're stepping up proactive patrols in key areas all across the city when and where data analysis reveals that crimes are occurring.
Our Rich Nye talked to the assistant police chief today to learn how this initiative is going to work.
IMPD says it started seriously analyzing violent and property crimes data a couple years ago to better identify hotspots for increased patrols. Now hiring more data analysts is allowing the department to refine what they call a proactive policing initiative.
We've been able to kind of delineate the days and times of the week. We have not been able to really do that prior to. And so based off of that information, we know exactly when we should put our resources within those areas to really hone in on those times when we're supposed to be there.
When they are not on runs, officers will be asked to patrol areas at specific days and times when crime is trending in those areas.
Ideally, when our officers have discretionary time and they align with those periods that we would want them in those specific areas, they would go there, they would walk the area, or they drive and sit there with their lights on in some cases, just making sure that everyone can see where they're at.
Jessica Marshall is co-chair of the Community Resource District Council, which helps people build connections with police officers in their neighborhood.
Being able to see the proactive approach from IMPD is really going to allow community members to see that there's a collaborative approach, and seeing them to be there to proactively deter crime instead of just being reactive and showing up afterwards.
IMPD will not identify any targeted areas, but says the initiative is citywide.
Hopefully, we're going to get some crime reduction within those areas. We are measuring the amount of time that we'll be in there when we're in those areas. And the goal is, once crime has been reduced within those areas, we'll reevaluate and figure out where we need to go.
Assistant Chief Wally says the crime data and effectiveness of the patrols will be reevaluated every 3 to 4 months. And this is really a data-driven update on what we might consider community policing. It's looking at the numbers, the stats, and police being visible when they say they need to be visible.
Yeah, well, that really helps them be more intentional and hopefully act as a deterrent as well. Thank you, Rich.